your energy in the build lab was one of the reasons why I entered it.
Really? I did not know that.
Yes, because you were just so real. And I had a moment like that. So I just
Oh,
looked at it like grading papers.
okay.
I'm just grading give me a glass of wine. I will grade the shit out of anything you throw my way. Right. And by the end of the glass, the grading gets a lot nicer.
I'm the big picture motivator, speaker. I'm the person that like, let's get going, let's connect, let's move. I am not the person that is like, I can't wait to do math. If it's not behaving the way you want it to behave, you have to train it to how you behave. Well, so I cry and then I bang my head against the keyboard and then I work. So I'm pretty sure that's how the progression works. Nobody has been called to be abused to that level. The people who are talking to you don't want to talk to you because we're angry and we know we're venting on you. And you don't want to pick up the phone and be emotionally damaged and have to pay a bill. You were never called to be a punching bag for somebody who can't get through on AT&T phone line or find out what the hell's going on with their Verizon bill. That was not your calling. If you don't have a really good human-centered team, you will not survive the next stage of the economy, the next stage of life, the next stage of business. But when you're thinking about the idea where what you know no longer has monetary value, how do you survive? Imagine taking that away and you are no longer identifiable by your job. That's a whole, that's a deconstruction of self right then and there. So money should be working for you. And if you start thinking on that concept, your eyes open up to a whole bunch of different opportunities to be able to make money that is not reliant based on your knowledge, but based on your humanity. That's why I think this generation will go into post-labor economy so well because they are working on themselves first. If anybody ever comes to you and says, like, hey, I have a quick question. Where is the blah? You have an operations problem. Like that's the ticker that you have an ops problem. You ever been in that situation where I need more clients, but I'm also working 90 hours a week to try to keep everything running at the same time? That's capacity. You have a capacity issue right there. Micromanagers thrive where there's chaos and ops. And if you have a micromanager, that means your company has an ops problem immediately because that is a moving target. You constantly have to refine. People change, new people come in, old people go, things kind of change, this technology changes. This is a moving thing that you just massage. And that's why we need humans in the loop to massage this to make sure that things are running smoothly. And it's my favorite button of all time.
Swear to God, when that came out, I was like, yeah, you saw me. Anytime I start recognizing that my day was dominated by reaction instead of
Yes.
creation, then I
Mhm.
know I've screwed up something.
Yeah.
Like,
Money is is neutral. It gives the energy it energizes based on how you energize it, right? So if you can do good with money and you can do evil with money. Money is neutral. It's your decisions that you make with the money that does that. It's the same with scale. Scale is neutral. It's the decisions you make with the scale that causes the outcome.
I can't remember what post it was. I was looking at your
Yep.
LinkedIn and you were like, AI frustrates the shit out of me.
I got a lot of haters. Like I got a lot of haters, but apparently I don't give a rat's ass about them anymore because I'm like, but then I get people like you and I don't care anymore.
You couldn't take out a small business loan until I graduated from high school, right? Without testicles co-signing.
I do not
No.
believe the mass majority of people know who they truly are if you took away all external things. Can you sit in silence and meditate and not think about your job? Can you think in silence and just think about the core of who you are and how you exist in this world and your soul? That's why the hustle thing doesn't work. That's
Yeah.
why working 90 hours does not work. We were not meant to do that bullshit. 30 hours, that's all you get. Like if I could tell you, like you only get 30 hours. That's it. That's your max.